Figure Force. It's Figure Force YouTube toy collector team vlogging to save the day. Figure Force. Nostalgic vintage toy heroes. Figure Force.
Figure Force is the code name of 4 daring, middle-aged, highly obsessed toy vloggers. Its purpose: to bring toy reviews and nostalgia to YouTube, a video sharing website that allows users to upload, view, share and comment. Hi, I'm Rudy Zissou, and these are my pocket money memories. So, back when I was a child, I would get 50p pocket money a week, pretty much always on a Saturday. And occasionally I would save them up across, 4 or 5 weeks to get a bigger toy and just pop the 50p or, the change into my piggy bank and then go off to the toy store or, the department store to go and spend all my saved up pocket money. But majority of the time I'd grab my 50p and I would head to the newsagents and blow the lot. So I'd often get a Beano or a Dandy, they were like, I don't know, maybe like 16p, and then I'd just blow the rest on penny sweets. Sometimes I, would get Look-In magazine, which was 25p, that was a bit more of an expense, and then, I'd get a chocolate bar and then some more penny chews. Sometimes I even would save it just for 1 week and add my two 50p's together to get £1, because Matchbox cars were £1. So what I would do is, on that week I'd look and see if there was a Matchbox car that I wanted, save my 50p, go the following week with my other 50p with my £1 and hope that it would still be there, that nobody else had chosen the Matchbox car that I wanted. And then I think that's part of where the joy of the hunt in toy collecting comes from, is just that trip to the newsagents with your pocket money to go there and see, which toys or penny sweets or magazines or comics that you'd want to buy. What I did love to buy is the flying gliders, and lo and behold, I was at a museum the other day, and obviously you exit through the gift shop, and there was flying gliders, and I've literally not had one of these 35 years maybe. And these were essential fun things to buy with your pocket money, because these were, again, only, I think they were like 20p. So you'd get a toy and then you'd still, be able to get that sugar high from all those Mojos and Blackjacks and fruit salads that you could buy. And insanely enough, I've never had the Area Cobra P39 before, which is super exciting. I'd had the various other ones. I remember getting this one quite a lot because I liked the colour scheme, and the Tomahawk. I always liked the Tomahawk because it was really dark red, and I think it was a really cool looking ship, and especially and the American Mustang, the shape of those World War II bombers. But this one I've just not had before, so this is going to be a real nostalgia blast of the past if I just rip open and get into it. Oh, it's super exciting. It's just how it is, the weighted trolley prop. Oh, it is literally just like it is 1985. And here are all the bits. So we've got the wings, the body, the back wings. Oh, let's build it up. If I remember rightly, you just have to push them through. it still smells exactly the same as it did back in the 80s. You'd put the little plastic bag on the front that weighted it. Let me grab. You've got the propeller. Hours of fun for like 25p. Could you believe it? And buying different ones each week, going in with your friends, especially if there was a few of us that like to do the same thing in terms of pocket money. You know, you'd all go with your 50p's, and especially if you were, I don't know how not as affluent as some of the other families, and you really only had 50p and everyone else had £1, you could get yourself a little toy and you could all race against each other and see how far they would go, especially in the summer months. God, it's even got flaps on the back. I didn't know that with this one. How exciting! Yeah, so there we have the Area Cobra. It's super light. Like that's gonna work on camera. Anyways, what a nostalgic blast from the past to find one in the wild and to relive a little bit of a pocket money memory. It got me thinking though, it really did. And my fondest pocket money memories come from, again, only having 50p, and occasionally we'd go to my grandparents' house on Saturdays, every once in a while, maybe once a month, maybe every 6 weeks, and that was the real excitement, because just down the road, this is, you know, what I would get most excited about is to go and spend my pocket money there, because they didn't have a newsagents where they lived. They had the family-run grocers that had been there since, you know, 1940. So it smelt different and it looked different. It was a traditional grocers. So you'd go there for your washing powder as well as your fruit and veg. You'd go there for anything. And what they sold there, which they didn't in the newsagents in where I lived, was they had Garbage Pail Kids cards, and I would just be desperate to go to my grandparents' house because I knew I could pick up a fresh new pack of Garbage Pail Kids. And ever since I first saw them way back when, I feel like 1982, 83, when I first saw Garbage Pail Kids trading cards, I was just like, these are incredible, these are so good. The gum is super tasty, and they're such anarchic, you know, vulgar characters that they're perfect for, you know, a 4 or 5 year old to have. So I searched for a pack unsealed, unopened, still sealed. Get it right, come on. And this is from the 5th series in 1986. So this is an American pack, but I figure like most of them were American and just sent over to the UK. I don't really remember. I was seriously only sort of 5 or 6 years old, running down the road, you know, way ahead of my dad to get to the grocers to spend my pocket money. But yeah, let's go in. I can feel the gum. It feels a little bit disintegrated. It has. It's not stood the test of time. As you can see, the gum has gone into a few different pieces, which I'm kind of glad. I'm happy that the stick of gum wasn't there, because I knew I would have, like, for comedy effect, ate it on screen and just regretted it later. But let's see which Garbage Pail Kids we have. So we have got Sprayed Wade. Oh, I forgot, they have all the details. on the back what their favourites are, their food, song, book, movie, TV show, and quote, his real name. Oh, that's a completely different person. So on the back, man, I don't remember hardly anything of Garbage Pail Kids. This is incredible. Lucas Mucus, some hilarious Siamese twin. Melton Milton. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, and the next one. So we've got Defaced, where she's taken her whole face off on the flannel. And Diaper Dan. Oh, these are... I'm so glad to have Defaced. It's really, really cool. Oh, they're all really, really good. They're such good ones. We've got different ones on the back. So it's different. Fran is on the back of Melton Milton. And a few of them you get to put together to build up a picture of. It could even well be Adam Bomb. I can't tell too much from that picture. That is a real nostalgic blast of the past. These are so evocative of the time, so controversial, and I think back to getting them on a Saturday and then adding them to my stack, doing you get them open, need, got. And then you do it all over again on the Monday. You go in with your pack, your elastic band wad of trading cards, and you go into the playground and you'd swap over and you'd be like, need, got. And then you would swap over. Garbage Pail Kids. So, those were just a few of my pocket money memories. But I'd absolutely love to hear what some of yours are. Let me know in the comment section. And knowing is half the battle.